Was it a breech delivery?
This is a breech delivery, yes. So we'll put this on. Let me make sure that that actually, yeah.
But that didn't click in here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. There we go. Sweet. All right, that works. Okay, I'll boot the Manikin on. No, there we go. Okay, and we'll go ahead. We'll give it a sec to kind of boot up, and then I'll have you launch lead. Okay, cool.
Launch it?
Yes, you're good to go. That's just the different functions calibrated. See, that's normal.
That's the ballot.
That's about how loud it should be.
Okay.
And it'll only. I'm gonna go back into that. Yeah, let's turn that off real quick. I'm gonna go into manual. Okay, we're gonna hit normal delivery. Now remember, those are just the patient vital. So we're gonna go into breech delivery. Should give us a message saying, you have the breech delivery puck installed. Yes, we're going to go ahead and confirm the installation. Go through its normal calibration process. Again, for update volume, we're going to hit, we'll do 350 milliliters. It wasn't a ton of fluid, actually. So I think that was maybe part of why it was giving us that issue before. Then we'll go ahead and hit start session. Similar to what we did before, we're actually going to go into setup delivery. Same process. We'll go to the 10 by 10 preset, 10 contractions every 10 minutes. Do you want the sounds on or not, or yeah? Okay, we'll turn the sounds on. And yeah, we'll go ahead and activate it. After the first stage passes, we're actually going to activate the bleeding since we didn't get a chance to do it on the other one. Okay. It's a little louder than expected, but. Through its first contraction and initial lumping. All right. Actually, I'll go ahead and have you go to bleeding right now. So we'll go to circulation and bleeding. Same screen. We'll do, we can do 75. Oh boy. Okay. So we'll do the rest of the delivery just so you can see it, but I'm going to get on the phone and export after all this, and we'll...
The bleeding.
The bleeding, yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, we didn't... The main thing was that the
noise.
It's just not quite. It's sealed, meaning that it reads that the stomach of the bowel unit is on. There we go. It's just maybe not like a clean fit. Maybe I'm almost thinking, but we'll take a look at that as well. The bleeding. So, if it hadn't encountered the like with the blood reservoir unplugged, it through the air, really just the air features getting from the compressor in the leg up to here. This mainly just has, this will mainly affect the features in the belly. Can you go back to the delivery screen real quick? See what stage we're on. Okay. We're on umbilicus. Okay, so now we'll do the funnel massage bladder actually. So I'm gonna take these gloves off. We're gonna go back to circulation and bleeding. I'll show you how the funnel massage thing works. So right now it's a firm uterus. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna move that slider. You have two positions. You have halfway and then you have full boggy uterus. So we'll go to full boggy uterus. It's gonna say becoming boggy. And you'll start to feel that bladder and the uterus feel a little more malleable. All right. So now for the funnel massage, what we're gonna do, I usually use kind of a CPR thing here, and you want to get pretty deep. And so you see that black slider that's moving as I'm doing the massage? That's the actual sensor being activated. Once it detects that the funnel massage has been activated enough, that slider will start to move again, and the uterus will become firm. So you start to feel right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of the functionality with that. You can also kind of do it halfway, and you can also put the uterus at boggy or firm, and leave it as unresponsive if you're depending on what your scenario calls for.
So I could change that right now. Make it.
Yeah, you would want to change it to either halfway or full boggy uterus, and then change the status to unresponsive, and it's just going to stay in that state for the session or whatever you guys are training. I could, when I tested this originally, it was just in a free / you notice one of the options at the very end, if you weren't doing OA or OP or breech. You go back to the delivery. I think she's deliverable. Yeah, all right. Okay, go here, and then go ahead and hit confirm baby delivered. Again, if we try to pull it right now, it's not, well, oh, all right. So it must have been moved back far enough to where we could get the placenta out. All right.